So we're in part 2 of our podcast with Mike Anderson Weddings, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we're talking about the fact that Mike has recently been diagnosed with...
Are we going to open with a story like we usually open? You're just going to jump right into this. You're being so serious.
That is very serious, isn't it?
So serious.
You're supposed to laugh and get to a...
What story can we tell?
It's like the ha-ha-ha moment.
Tell us a funny story.
Tell you, go.
I don't know funny stories. I'm horrible at that.
That's it? We bring you on our show. We do a 2-part show, and
you didn't say I had to be funny.
You won't even take the time to. Oh, now you do that, and now Jason brings a puppet in. See, this is one of the things you need to understand. If you don't do something, Jason,
Eat ham.
Jason will bring on a puppet if you don't tell a show story.
This is Mike's pet chicken.
Pet chicken.
Who's making a stand for chickens everywhere. To have as good a life as he's had with Mike.
Yes. Eat more ham.
That's right.
So tell us about your life with your chickens. Nice, you've treated him so well that he's turned orange.
Yeah, that's the new diet of pumpkin.
A pumpkin diet.
It's a pumpkin diet.
Everything is pumpkin spice now, even chicken.
Even chicken.
What is that?
Chicken pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice chickens.
Sorry, brother.
But anyway, yes. So
welcome to the Bill and Jason Show. I'm Bill. That's Jason.
I'm Jason.
And this is Mike in the middle. So,
Mike in the middle. This is going to be the Mike in the Middle show.
The Mike in the Middle show.
Right. Our part 2
version. We'll rename the show Mike in the Middle show.
Mike in the Middle.
So now you need to do a little graphic thing with a little Good Charlotte music going. Mike in the Middle.
Right.
It's like, so we're brothers, and here we are.
It's
and
the middle child.
We're continuing this conversation. Last week, like Mike dropped this bombshell on the show that he has cancer, and he made us all uncomfortable and feel weird. But then we talked our way through it, and it was okay by the end of the show. For us, I mean.
Right. I don't know about you.
Know, he did a really good job making us feel comfortable.
Right. Exactly.
With what he's dealing with.
He's dealing with something that we shouldn't have to worry about.
Do you find that like when you share with people, like they get like really uncomfortable, and you find yourself more making it okay for them than them actually trying to make it okay for you? Yeah, which is like, is that like a real big irony? Like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. It's like, it's okay. You're the one saying it's okay.
It's right. No, exactly. Well, of course, you say the word cancer, right? Yeah. And well, first of all, cancer is not what it used to mean. For most people. What it used to mean?
Well, it used to be
the big C.
Well, yeah, the big C was, you're going to die.
Exactly. Right. I mean, so just what I'm finding out with, obviously the advances that are out there, it's even the medicines I'm getting, the chemo and stuff, they're even newer.
Right.
And so it's for me, I'm like, okay, I've got about 4 months of dealing with this. But to me,
more than that. But right now you got to deal with the big stuff.
The immediate 4 months of the treatment and whatnot. Yeah. But it's to me, I've already intended that the cure has happened, and I'm beyond it. So when you tell somebody, it's their, I'm so sorry.
Right, they're in like, you're going to die. It's like, they should just say that. Oh my God, you're going to die like tomorrow. Can I take you to lunch or something?
Yeah, first thing I said was, what are you going to do with your stuff? I mean, honestly, what is your wife's telephone number again? What are the things that she likes?
What's the plan for the
Your kids are old enough. They're going to take care of themselves, right?
Think of all the things I've done for you, Mike. I'm just saying, they're really nice bows. You should think of someone who really take good care of them.
Your equipment is really, you don't want to just leave that to your wife. She doesn't know what to do anything with
it. Right.
So and then it's the anything I can do.
Right.
Let me know. Which that's wonderful.
A golden opportunity. Did you have a list?
Have you started something? My lawn is getting kind of long.
So I think the big takeaway here is that if you get cancer, the first thing you need to do is make a list of what people can do for you. Because you'll get more offers than you ever will in your entire life.
This is true. I mean, so obviously that feels wonderful.
Yeah.
And that's
because that's where we are wonderful. That's because it is. I mean,
what can I do?
Didn't say you said
mow my lawn.
We're awesome.
You should totally say that. Next time, say, what can
Paint
I do?
my house.
Mow my lawn. My lawn is mowing right
Paint
now.
my house.
It's like we
remodel my kitchen.
Right.
That's right. Can you mop? Are you good with the mop?
And actually, that has happened. My sister-in-law and my mother-in-law, they've come over a couple times already to help kind of disinfect the house and get it ready. So
keep that going.
I mean that's.
Yeah.
So very grateful.
Call up your mom next week. My laundry is so dirty.
know if I can lift it.
Yeah. If the offers start dropping off, just start moaning. What's nothing.
I'm fine. It's only cancer.
Small little post on Gary Bridge. Just
thinking about my mortality.
And my dishes.
There's so many things to do, like dishes.
Yeah. Rake my lawn.
I hope this is helping.
It is.
Yeah, see, this is
This
why
is
people
our
come
way
on
of-
our
this is
show.
our way of helping.
Right. This is why people come on our show. We have ideas.
That's
Right. We got your back.
I gotta write this
How to
down.
get the most out of a bad situation. This is our new book, right? Like, got some bad news? Well, how to get the most out of it.
What do you need done?
Yes, juice that goodwill.
Juice it, baby. Juice it. So back to you.
Yeah. Right.
You're going through everything. This isn't a non-chemo treatment. And chemotherapy is probably one of the things that people get the most frightened of.
Well, that's like the only treatment, really.
Well, let me just make it clear too. This is lymphoma.
Yes, it's.
We actually didn't even say that.
Yeah,
No, I know. Well, it's cancer, but it's lymphoma. Can you be clear about what that is for the people that don't know, or at least what you know about it so far?
What I know is what I have is called large B cell lymphoma.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know exactly. Much
Look
more.
it up.
It's.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I haven't actually gone deeper into what that actually means, other than like it affects the lymph nodes. Because actually, the 2 lymph nodes in my lower abdomen are actually showing a little bit of cancer as well.
Okay. Well, they're all connected.
Yeah, exactly. So there's the large one up in my chest, and then 2.
And what do lymph nodes do?
I don't know.
Well, they're from what a little bit that I know, and I'm sure we're going to get lots of letters.
The Dr. Oz show.
The Dr. Bill show is it's where a lot of the hormone secretions happen, and I mean my father had lymphoma, and his started here, in some lymph nodes that were here, and then came down into here, but mostly up here. And he went through what you went through, what you're going through, and it's something according to my dad, you don't get rid of lymphoma, you just control it. You manage it. So once you have lymphoma, you have lymphoma. He's getting close to 80 now, and if it's not 80 yet, and my dad listens to the show, I'm really sorry, Dad.
Right.
But he's cancer free now. At least it's managed. And the thing he had to make us understand is that he gets checked on a regular basis, but if it comes back, he just has to manage it again. He says, either I'm going to die of old age or I'm going to die of lymphoma. Okay, if I don't manage it, might be the lymphoma. Right. But honestly, he says, I'm going to die of old age because really, and he doesn't even have the PET scans anymore because it starts here, and he's thinner than you, for God's sakes. So when he gets, these start to swell, he literally, you can see it kind of do this. So he just goes to the doctor and says, there's a thing.
There's a cucumber.
Look at it. I don't know what's going on.
Lymphoma.
So that's the little bit I know.
Okay. Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. It's weird, I guess, now that you asked me the question, I haven't had no interest to actually.
Well, the next show we expect you to have some information for us.
I will look into that.
Thank you.
Right.
Because I mean,
you should get a hold of the Lymphoma Leukemia Society. They might have a gift bag for you or something.
Once again, how to get stuff out of being sick. Right. Sit down in a restaurant. I'd like to have the soup. By the way, I'm dying.
This is too good an idea not to pursue. Really? We should all write it. So this was inspired when our friend Mike had cancer.
Right. Have the show called, By the Way, I'm Dying.
Yeah, by the way, I'm dying. Yeah, right.
I'm thinking about buying this. This is a really nice Lexus you have. By the way, I'm dying.
Right. So not like in the existential sort of way, like we're all dying.
It's going to be tomorrow.
So what did you think when they told you you're going to have to go through chemo?
Again, it's my ignorance
Right.
came out as far as what is chemo.
Right.
And what is it going to do? And so I actually had a chemo class. That's where they sat us down and they went through what to expect. And here's the drugs that you're going to get. And chemo, there's many different types of chemos.
Right.
And so they have some, obviously, that are specifically designed for lymphoma. Mm-hmm. And mine is
the good one.
Right. Yeah. Mine is called R-CHOP.
R-CHOP?
R-CHOP, yes.
Delivered by Hong Kong Fooey.
I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You eat noodles of that?
And so the R is I can't even pronounce the drug, but that's a newer drug actually.
Okay.
That targets the lymphoma cancer cells versus going after their whole body.
Right.
And
that's a good thing.
The cancer cells have these little antennae, and this drug attaches to the antennae, goes into the cell, and then kills the cell. The other chemos, 2 of them, by the way, I am going to lose my hair, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
Be a fun next show.
Yeah.
We're actually maybe that's the show we can shave your head.
Well,
we were talking
we
about
might get
that.
there, yeah.
He's got a head. He would look good bald, actually, though. It would really work.
I'm going to get him a Heisenberg hat.
Yeah.
I know where you can get those.
A what?
The Heisenberg hat.
What's that?
Say my name.
I don't think he's ever watched Breaking
I
Bad.
guess not, yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've not watched it.
Oh, it's a great show. You should watch it.
But I've
It's
heard
He's
of
seen
the
it.
show.
That show causes cancer. I've seen it all the way through.
You're doomed.
But no, I was telling him we should probably put it on the show that people can donate money to see whoever donates the most amount of money can actually shave him.
Shave his head. Oh,
Right.
Great idea.
And depending on how much money you actually donate, you can shave whatever part of Mike you'd like.
So if you're longing to shave Mike,
which
we know you are.
And if you've been to the website longingtoshavemike.com, go to it today because hey, come on.
Whew. See, Movember is a different
Movember, yeah, Mike-vember.
It's Mike-vember.
So you're going to lose your hair.
Yes.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Right.
It's happening.
There's 2 drugs that are a guarantee to lose the hair, which could happen anywhere from starting next week to 2 weeks from now. But they said pretty much by my second treatment.
Right.
That.
And you had your first treatment. Not
First
very long
treatment,
ago.
yeah. The first treatment was last Thursday, so was that 4 days ago.
That was a long day, too.
Do you lose your eyebrows too?
Yeah,
I guess.
we have another thing to tell you about why we came up with that. So, yes, you lose you lose your eyebrows, and then now you might as well.
I'm wondering
tell them,
about like the arm hair and everything. Is it?
Yeah, pretty much. From what I understand, you
you're
lose
be
your
a
hair.
Michael Phelps. So you'll lose it everywhere.
That's why I take up swimming. And I can.
Right.
You'll be faster than anybody. Like, don't run away. Just swim away. You'll get away like, bring it on, shark.
Bring it on, sharks.
Yeah,
Just all kinds of memes we're dealing with here.
Immune to sharks is what you have. It's shark immunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, you should take up
If there's
surfing
anything
now.
sharks like, it's body hair. Really.
Well, no,
So
you'll
you
just-
get
you'll slip through the
body
water,
hair,
like-
and they don't like you.
Yeah, no one can catch
How
you
does
and
that
slip
go?
right out. Yeah, right. So how do you feel about losing your hair? I mean, because you're coiffed nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, you take care of
You're
your
a
hair.
hottie.
So again,
we talked about it the last night in the last show. You are a good-looking guy.
I try.
Tries.
So at first it was like,
He's trying to make you feel good.
No, I know. Thanks.
But again, it's if it's an inevitable, why fret about it? I'm gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, hey, I get to see what I look like bald. My dad is bald, but he went bald at 20.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
so you've only known him bald.
Yeah.
So you've been
I'm-
using
yeah.
Rogaine since 18.
Well,
Like, oh my God, I'm gonna.
I think to celebrate, you should buy your dad a toupee.
Oh my
I do
gosh.
have my own hair.
Right. For your hair. He has to wear your
Dad,
hair.
oh
Take it
Dad,
off right
I'm a
now.
bag of hair.
Right. I'd like you to wear this, Dad, in support of me.
It's,
Yeah, if you loved me.
Right.
It's a bag of hair.
Yeah, right.
It's a bag of hair.
so I'm gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what I look like bald. I mean,
Are you gonna? Have you thought enough to think if you're gonna pencil your eyebrows in?
Okay, well, you might as well tell him
there
the
we go.
idea
All
we came
right,
up with the
so
other day.
coming soon, Mike on Fleek.
Right, we're going to do it. He's
what's
doing a
Fleek?
site.
Fleek is perfect eyebrows.
Yeah. It's on fleek. It's
On
a
fleek.
thing.
On
So you're
That's
gonna get them
right.
plucked before it happens?
No.
What does that mean?
When the
Oh,
eyebrows
scissor
come,
thing?
they're all going to come out. So what? And in the all the girls online with Instagram and Snapchat, it's a girl thing where they make their eyebrows perfect and they say I'm so on fleek, which is of course. I mean I don't have to. Thank you. But
When you're born with perfect brows.
when you're born with perfect brows, you really understand on fleek.
Although you
but-
have a little receding brow on the left
Hey,
side.
hey, quiet, shut up. So we're talking about this the other day, and we were talking to your daughter Emma,
Yeah.
and said, well, Emma should be in charge of deciding each day what his eyebrows and hair should be. So she's going to invent new eyebrows and new hair for Mike every day, and we're going to take a picture, put it online, make a little video. So it could be like string It could be
grass.
Grass.
Is one of my favorites.
He's got
right
a gecko, so he's going to have like a gecko and maybe
mealworm,
have a mealworm and have the gecko go across and eat the mealworm.
Awesome.
We're going to do different kinds of like carpet remnants for hair every single day that you're going through this. Yeah. So now that I've said it on the show,
now I have
you
to
have
do
to do it. We've been talking about it, and you're excited about it.
committed.
But now that we've actually said it,
this is going to be an Instagram sensation.
I think it will be.
And then make a time-lapse video so it can go viral on YouTube.
That's
right.
That's
set
awesome.
up
Yeah.
So the real, and we look at the goal, and you really, and the idea of coming up with the idea that is big enough to really be excited about. We're hoping that it's going to get him on Ellen.
Yeah.
So
right. So
we announced it. So you got to bring us on.
I got to bring you.
Yes,
on,
right.
The Bill and Jason show came up with this idea for you because once again, making your sickness our profit is what we're trying to do.
That's our new company that we're founding.
Your sickness for our profit.
Come on our show.
So I think it's going to be. He and I, when I sat at your chemo, we just peed our pants laughing about it.
It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. And as you said, Emma is already. She's got drawing. She's got things written down. She's got ideas. So
great. So what else is going to happen to you?
Losing anything else?
Does anything get larger?
Get bigger or smaller? Do things start? What else falls off of you?
Do things improve that you weren't expecting, like this hidden bonus?
It's X-Man. That's the next step.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you become a mutant.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, really didn't we find out the other day that you have problems?
Color,
your taste buds change. You found out when we were sitting there in your chemo. Your chemo treatment was a long day. First of all, it started at like
I was there 9. At 8:30. We got out of there at 4:30.
Yeah.
Wow,
something like that.
It's a long day. First day is always longer because well, explain it.
Well, so that R drug is a really diabolical drug, as only a few people do not have side effects during the treatment. And how they find it, they keep upping the dose, the drip, to find where you start having a reaction to it. And
what kind of reactions did they tell you might have?
Nausea would be the big one.
Okay.
A big bout of nausea and possibly throwing up.
Okay.
Jeez, I'm getting like flashbacks to Deadpool, the movie.
Yeah.
Is it anything like that? Have you seen the movie?
I have. I just recently saw that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it anything like that?
Yeah. Does your skin change?
Right.
Do you
put it in a tube and
Do
they
you get
suck
really-
the oxygen out?
really good with like
you?
nunchucks and a lot of?
Well,
stuff like
thankfully,
that?
it's a nice chair. It's got a massager. It's got heat.
Oh.
So
it's nothing like Deadpool.
not like Deadpool.
No, I sat on a stool.
Yeah.
So it's like Deadpool for your guests.
Right. Yeah. he had the problem. But it's not luckily. Again, I went into this intending little to no side effects.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was one of the few that had no side effects to this R drug.
Right.
And so,
Well, except for the end stuff, right? You started to have some mouth problems, like your tongue.
well, that was because I was chewing on ice.
Well, you were supposed to because of that side effect.
Okay, so the
Talk
chemo,
about
right?
that.
Okay, so the chemo part of it. So the R drug is actually not considered chemo. The other drugs, I had 4 other drugs. Those were all the chemo drugs. And they said, here's ice chips. You chew on these because it will save your taste buds.
Oh man.
Whoever thought
Can you
about
chew ice?
Yes.
I'd be like, ow, ow, ow. It like hurts my teeth. Ow, ow. That'd be awful.
Yeah, no, I that was fine, but yeah, my tongue.
Yeah, halfway through the conversation, he's like, the chemo doesn't seem to be bothering me at all.
No side effects.
I don't know why. My mouth seems weird though.
and even to now, it's every day I have to do a rinse with baking soda and salt to help keep the taste buds.
Oh, wow.
Because you can lose them
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Plus,
then everything
didn't
would taste good, I guess.
Right.
Well, plus didn't they say that some of the things you didn't like in the past, you'll like, this is delicious.
Right.
And other things that you think is your favorite food is like, oh, gross.
Right. They had talked about how it could change how my taste buds receive the foods.
Oh,
and
wow.
so, if I want everything to kind of stay the way it is, do this ice, do these rinses.
Wow.
And so
to
far?
keep them. So far, everything's been fine. Yeah, I mean, some of the foods that I've already put myself on aren't the greatest. So I've had to. Bone broth is gosh awful.
It's like haggis.
So you could always put some broccoli in it and make it really delicious.
I'm getting sick of broccoli.
I know you've been eating broccoli, like
Broccoli
raw
is your
broccoli.
friend. Try pureeing it. It's really good.
Just chug it, I guess.
You mean like baby food?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's more like mashed potatoes.
I don't think there's any way around it. So I just
I
just choke it out.
Yeah.
You just do what you got to do and get through it. So, but then we had talked about some of the other side effects as far as chemo. They pump you up with some really good steroids. That's one. So now I can't play professional sports.
Well.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh no. His wrestling career is over.
Yes, this is. You would have been such a great quarterback too.
Yeah.
And I was so promising.
The limp noodle here.
Noodle.
Don't say anything.
Good
Don't
job,
say
Bill.
anything.
Good
Don't
job,
say
Bill.
anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Continue.
Let's see what else can I throw at you that get you not to say anything. But 3 days later is supposed to be your roughest day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be all out nausea, huge fatigue, and just be ready.
Yeah.
So again, with the intention, little to no side effects. But a Friday morning, little bit of nausea, and they give you a nausea pill. Took that away. Saturday morning, again, little bit of nausea. Took the pill. Took that away.
Yeah.
I have taken naps every day.
Bonus.
I love the naps.
That's a bad thing.
But yesterday, really was able to do anything I wanted to do. No nausea whatsoever. Enough energy to get through a full day with one nap. And today, woke up early, took a 30-minute walk, made my breakfast, drove down here, and as of right now, I still feel full of energy. So
Right. Well, wait till after the show.
yeah, you guys do drain me.
So
I got a question about the intention.
Yeah, I was just
You've
gonna
said
bring
that
that
a
up.
number of times.
Yeah.
And I want to tell me more about
We know what you're
that.
talking about.
Okay.
Well, I think we do. But what exactly? What do you mean by that when you say my intention was? Is this something you're actively doing?
Yeah, there's so many examples of the mind and the power it has, right? And when you harness the mind power and the willpower and the want to, you can do extraordinary things. So it really is, and Heather's really helping me out with it as well. We're doing it together. She's right there intending with me. I'm writing daily in a journal. I'm writing daily with some other exercises that I have from my coach, who's given me just these tools to really be intentional in what you say, because what you say has immense power.
Agreed.
Yeah, neuro-linguistic something or other.
Yeah.
And
It's like what you say is it creates your world.
It
I mean,
does.
and you've helped me a lot, in the past years, and even yesterday as we were talking, just being intentional in how you're feeling, how you're thinking, what you're saying. So that's why I'm gonna have fun losing my hair. It's gonna go. So why?
Why be attached to it?
Right. And so the intention of low to no side effects. That's right now the mantra. Because the next hurdle is in 3 days I'm supposed to have the lowest blood count.
Yeah.
As far as white blood cell and red blood cells, where I can be susceptible to infection. And that really actually could be one of the most dangerous parts of chemotherapy.
Right.
Yeah.
And so again, that intention of, I'm going to eat what I need to eat to keep the hemoglobin being produced and the white blood cells being produced. I go in tomorrow for a toxicology blood draw, and again, the intention is everything's going to be perfect. So
Right.
It
So
is pretty extraordinary.
declare how it's going to go,
Right.
and then take what you get.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And the other thing too is like when you talk about side effects, there's I think at least I used to think like things like that happen to you. Oh, hey bud.
Why is it laying on the ground?
Hi.
Well,
What do you
because
got?
we're recording a show right now.
You can't see him right now, but Max is here at the show.
Max?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Maxfield. He's going to be the host after we're done.
Right.
So.
All right.
All right. What did you need?
What? Nothing.
Oh, you
Nothing.
said-
Okay. Say hi to Letty.
All right.
My daughter's hanging out here today, so.
Is it things like
Why
that
are you
happen?
farting on the
Yes, he's got to get a joke in there. Farting in the underwear pants, in case you missed it. This is my son, the comedian. And so that that they like it happens to you, like it's externally happening to you.
Yeah.
Right.
When a side effect is how your body is reacting to it,
Right.
which is like, so then you're saying like I'm going to be intentional about telling my body, okay, body, let's not react to this.
Yeah.
Like kind of like having a say in that reaction.
Right.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and bringing your intention to
Yeah.
it.
Right.
For
And
sure.
it's working!
It
Right.
is. It is.
That's fantastic.
Other than, I've got a reminder here. I've got a what's called a port that's just underneath my skin, is where they access they
Right.
can do blood draws and put in the chemo.
Right.
Other than that, and a couple other scars. I have cancer, really?
Well, and if you ever wanted to take up a bunch of illegal street drugs, you wouldn't have to worry
Yeah,
about
boom,
sharing
yeah.
needles or
Boom.
any of that. You just got a port right there.
Exactly.
Woo!
Instant access right to the jugular.
That's right.
Right to the jugular. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
I was on Pluto in 2.2 seconds.
It's pretty extraordinary. The idea of intention and vocalizing your intentions. We know how powerful that is, and you're seeing it like on steroids right now. Excuse the pun, but because you're faced with something that seems life altering,
Right.
And in the minds of lots of people who see this sort of thing or think about this sort of thing, it is.
Yeah.
But imagine what you can do with your life when every day of your life is life altering if you use those same sorts of tools in intention, who you are for your family, who you are for the world, who you are for your clients, who you are and what you're intending for every moment in your life. And you are creating miracles in the first few weeks of cancer treatment with this little tool of creating intention, where so many people live through their lives every day not creating that same intention, and then those are the people that say that life just happens to them. Whereas it can be as easy as creating an intentional life for yourself, whether it be about money or whether it be about your love life, your health, whatever those
Or
things
any
are.
number of things you complain about.
Right, whatever you decide you want to make it intentional about.
So that leads me to the natural question
Yeah.
is, before this happened, did you have a bucket list?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
actually,
a really good
not
question.
not an idea
Right,
in your head,
right.
a list,
A
like
list
I
is-
want to do these things.
A couple things, but not an actual big list of things.
What were the
And
couple
are
things?
you going to make, okay.
Well, my wife and I, we love traveling.
Yeah.
So we've been to Colorado.
Right.
I love Colorado. I want to go back there. I'm a huge Disney fan. Disney World's going to be on that list again.
Yeah, Ron Ruth jumps out of the
I
bushes.
know, right?
at
It's
you.
like
There's Ron!
I want to go with Ron. Actually, I think
Ron's the biggest attraction at
once
Disney
again.
World. Yeah.
Once again. Once again, Ron. I'm not feeling that good. You
You
can
don't.
take me to Disney World, right?
Get the behind the scenes Ron Ruth. If you don't know who we're talking about, Ron Ruth, just type it in Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like 119 years old. In
Google-
fact, he
Google
knew
Ron
Walt himself. So anyway.
That's not only is that an old joke, but that's like the oldest Ron Ruth joke like ever.
I know.
Europe would be another.
Europe.
Yeah.
So travel
So is
is
this
your
something you're
biggest
gonna do?
things.
So are you like, okay, we're gonna do this?
Or are we?
No,
or
Or is this
I-
too soon?
is this
It's like-
are you going to do this before you die? Come
Right.
on
Yeah,
already.
not die first.
Get to
We
it.
need to talk about this in a month. Where are you at with this?
Right now, actually, the intention I have right now is going to the North Shore with Heather.
Nice.
Because that holds
North Shore of Lake Superior.
Lake Superior in
Which
Minnesota.
if you've never heard of that, and you should look into it, it's really extraordinary.
Yeah.
That holds a special place for us. We honeymooned up there.
Nice.
We've been back up there, at least 10 times,
Right.
but we haven't been for a little while. And that's even before all this happened. It wasn't a conversation, but now it's like, okay, let's start looking. Kind of
So
deals are going on.
Travel's a big thing.
Yeah.
So is there any I want to do a certain thing? I want to go to the moon. I want to dig a hole to China. I want to jump out of an airplane. Any of that kind of stuff?
I want to take a road trip in a Tesla.
Oh.
I get my Tesla would be all right. Travel is the big one. Really, it's
See the world.
yeah. I just love being to Colorado and Yellowstone and seeing the mountains, and just being in that environment for me is that's bliss. And being at the North Shore, seeing Lake Superior and the Sawtooth Mountains up there is yeah. But
So maybe it becomes telling your story that gets you around the world to tell your story of how you beat this.
Start a
and
blog.
the creation of this idea of creating intention to create the kind of miracles you're sitting in right now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do I have to give you credit for
Once
that?
again, there's a cut.
Credit? No credit. Just 20%.
Yeah. 20? You're a horrible manager.
Right.
Come on.
I meant 40.
There, thank you. Jeez.
I just thought,
How are you going to make me any money?
I thought 20% would be our contribution. Like, we're contributing 20% that we're not taking.
Remember, Bill, I'm dying.
He's getting good.
Well done.
He's getting good.
You're getting this. All right.
Did I tell you I'm dying?
Good. I think our work is done here.
Yeah, exactly.
Our work is done here.
You got me
thanks
there.
for tuning into this week of the Bill and Jason Show.
We'll check back
Special
in with
edition
Mike.
with Mike. We'll
Don't forget,
keep up on Mike's story.
Go down to the comments at the bottom. Go to the you can keep up with Mike on his Caring Bridge site. You can keep up and send comments and everything you want to know. Plus, he's easy to find. MikeWeddings.com. So if you want to talk to him or
Mike
if you want to reach out to
Anderson
him.
Weddings.
What did I say?
You said Mike Weddings.
Mike Weddings.
Mike Anderson.
Mike Weddings. Mike does do weddings.
Yeah, go to MikeWeddings.com and
Tell us what that is, because that would be cool. Mike Anderson Weddings.
Who knows who shows up?
That's right. But they're getting the domain right now. I'm going to get that.
There you go. See you next time on the Bill and Jason Show.
Broadcasting from high atop planet Earth at a rate of 96 kilobytes sample per second over the interweb in an effort to stop glorifying being busy. This has been an entertainment experience production.